Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, illustrated by Jacqueline East. One snowy winter's day, a queen sat sewing by her window. She accidentally pricked her finger with the needle, and 3 drops of blood fell on the snow that had fallen on the black wooden window ledge. The queen sighed and thought, I wish I had a child with lips as red as blood, skin as white as snow, and hair as black as ebony wood. Some time after that, the queen gave birth to a little girl with deep red lips, snowy white skin, and glossy hair as black as ebony. She named her Snow White. Sadly, the queen died and the king married again. His new wife was beautiful but cruel. She had a magic mirror, and every day she looked into it and asked, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? And every day the mirror replied, You, O queen, are the fairest of all. One morning, however, the queen's mirror said to her, You, O queen, are fair, it's true, but Snow White is much fairer than you. Snow White had grown up into a beautiful young woman. In a jealous rage, the queen called her huntsman. I never want to see Snow White's face again, she told him. Take her into the forest and kill her. The huntsman was a good man and could not bear to hurt Snow White. Run away, child, he said. Don't ever come back, or the queen will kill you. Snow White was very frightened, but she did as the huntsman said. Toward nightfall, Snow White came to a little cottage deep in the woods. She knocked softly, but there was no answer, so she let herself in. Inside, Snow White found a table and 7 tiny chairs. Upstairs, there were 7 little beds. She lay down on a bed and soon fell fast asleep. A while later, she woke with a start. 7 little men were standing around her bed. Who are you? She asked. We are the 7 dwarfs who live here, said one of the little men. Who are you? I am Snow White, she replied, and she told them her sad story. The dwarfs felt sorry for Snow White, and they wanted to help. If you will cook and clean for us, said the eldest dwarf, you can stay here and we will keep you safe. Snow White gratefully agreed. When they left for work the next morning, the dwarfs made Snow White promise not to go out or open the door or speak to anyone. Meanwhile, the queen was back at her magic mirror, but she was shocked by what it told her. You are the fairest here, it's true, but there is someone fairer than you, deep in the forest in a cozy den. Snow White lives with 7 little men. What? Shrieked the queen. Snow White is alive? In a wild frenzy, the queen, who was really a wicked witch, brewed a deadly potion that poisoned a rosy red apple. Disguising herself as an old peddler woman, she set out for the cottage where the 7 dwarfs lived. When the wicked queen reached the little cottage, she knocked on the door. Apples for sale, she croaked. Try my lovely red apples. And she handed the poisoned apple to Snow White. Snow White couldn't resist. She took a big bite and fell down to the floor. The delighted queen hurried home to talk to her magic mirror. You, O queen, are the fairest of all. The dwarfs wept bitterly when they came home to find Snow White lying totally still on the cottage floor. They carefully laid her in a glass cage and watched over her day and night. One day a prince came riding through the forest. When he saw the beautiful girl in the glass case, he fell in love with her. Please, let me take her back to my castle, he begged the dwarfs. They agreed. As the dwarfs lifted the glass case, the prince kissed Snow White. Suddenly, Snow White gasped out loud. Please don't be frightened, said the prince. You are with someone who loves you more than life itself. Will you marry me? Snow White looked into the prince's kind, gentle eyes and knew that she loved him too. Yes, she said, I will. Snow White and the prince were married. They lived happily ever after, together with the dwarfs in the prince's castle. The end.